Hello and welcome to Universe Mode. This is ECW again from Chicago. What is with this? I'm really not sure. Nevertheless, we're starting things off with Rusev.
Making his way to the ring from Bulgaria, weighing 305 pounds, Rusev.
We are kicking things off with a Money in the Bank qualifier match between Rusev and Bray Wyatt. A very interesting Money in the Bank qualifier to kick things off, and one that I am immensely looking forward to. We are going to see what is going to happen when these two big men square off with the chance at going to ECW's Money in the Bank ladder match up for grabs. Rusev he was on a roll not long ago, almost becoming ECW television champion, but stopped just at the last moment by Seth Rollins. And which was a shame for him anyway. But now Rusev can further on these opportunities by going on to Money in the Bank. He's just got to go through the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. Now, speaking of Money in the Bank, there has been some problems, some confusion, if you will. And of course, it comes from the NWO side of things. Now, if you watched last week's episode, you would know Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, clean as days, won their match. I'm not going to argue against it. Hall and Nash got themselves in the Money in the Bank ladder match. That's perfect. And if you also watched that show, you'd realize that Cesaro lost to Seth Rollins. Well, Cesaro is running his mouth yet again. He's getting more things for the NWO. He's getting what he wants because he believes he deserves it. And the NWO are complying for reasons unbeknownst to me. I'm going to have to explain this over Bray Wyatt's eerie entrance. But basically, Kevin Nash has had to sacrifice his place in the Money in the Bank ladder match for Cesaro. Which, even as someone who detests the NWO, I believe is taking something a little too far. The NWO is now being sacrificed, is now being put aside for Cesaro because of his desire, his need, and his obsession with becoming ECW champion. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I, as the ECW general manager, gave Nash a #1 contenders match. I don't know what was going through my mind, but it was my way of saying, you got your match, you did your bit, Cesaro shouldn't get that match, but you've agreed to it, it's NWO business, I can't get intervened with it, but that doesn't mean you should be screwed out of an opportunity. Tonight, Kevin Nash will be in a match to try and become #1 contender for the ECW Championship, which is not really something I want in any way, shape, or form, but something I feel as if I have to kind of give away because of Cesaro's problems. Sorry, Bray Wyatt. I completely talked over his entrance because of the stupid tactics that go on within the NWO. Sorry, Bray. Anyway, let's see what's going to happen in this matchup, and while I'm at it, let's try and quickly talk through the match cut so I don't waste any more of Bray Wyatt's time. After this, Axel has been running his mouth backstage and saying that no one can take the Money in the Bank opportunity away from him. He was the first man to go into ECW's Money in the Bank ladder match because he is the greatest talent on ECW. There is no one better than the man who beat EC3 in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania. There is no one better than Axel. He knows it's his time, and he believes that no one could stop him from going on to Money in the Bank and taking that briefcase. To which Diamond Dallas Page asked, or rather told, Axel to put his money where his mouth is. Tonight, after this matchup, Axel will put his spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match up for grabs against Diamond Dallas Page. Has Axel been off more than he can chewing as the master of the Diamond Cutter is what we're going to find out. That is going to be an interesting one. Then after that, Baron Corbin in a bit of a slowdown match. Baron Corbin is going to go one-on-one with Konnor from the Ascension. Remember, the Four Horsemen against one half of the ECW Tag Team Champions. And for our main event, the #1 contendership for the ECW Championship will be decided between Seth Rollins Sheamus, Kevin Nash, and someone I forgot. Wow, that's pretty bad. I feel really bad about that. Sucks that I can't remember who it is. I'll try to remember as time goes on, but I think Bray Wyatt has just made super quick work of Rusev. Sister Abigail crawls over, cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness! Bray Wyatt in about 2 minutes or so just wound up, I should say, in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Wins here in impressive fashion. That's a big win right there. Anytime you pin another WWE competitor's shoulder to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that
wow.
was amazing
Wyatt
success.
just dominated Rusev in that matchup. But fair play, Rusev. I don't know what happened there, but just dominated by Wyatt. Unlucky for him, but we're going to move on to our next contest now right away, apparently. Curtis Axel going to put his money where his mouth is as he goes one-on-one with Diamond Dallas Page. Will DDP get a free ticket into Money in the Bank? Or will Curtis Axel hold on to that #1 spot, I suppose you could say, even though it gives you absolutely no advantage whatsoever? We'll find out as these two men collide next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 221 pounds,
Curtis Axel headed out with one of the biggest grins I've ever seen on someone's face. He is so full of confidence. Ever since he beat EC3 at WrestleMania, and I guess if you do that, you kind of have a right to that smug confidence. But watch out, Curtis Axel, because DDP could just wipe that off you. Smack it off your face in an instant. One diamond cutter is all it could take for Curtis Axel to go right back down to the bottom and find himself no longer in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We'll see what's going to happen, though. Curtis Axel, Diamond Dallas Page, I don't know. That could go either way. If DDP isn't to win this matchup, however, he needn't worry. There will be another opportunity for him next week, because of course there is one position left, and that is going to go to basically a lot of people on the roster. Let's just say that. However, DDP gets the opportunity to take his place from Curtis Axel. And that is a thing that DDP just would love to happen. Look at Diamond Dallas Page as he gets ready for this matchup now. Can he take this opportunity away from Curtis Axel? I would laugh so much if he could. Can Diamond Dallas Page, with the backing of all his fans, be able to defeat Curtis Axel, go on to Money in the Bank, take that briefcase? Maybe, just maybe, we could be looking at a future ECW champion. Here we go, DDP and Axel gonna go at it here. All elbow tie up to start things off. DDP has the arm off the bat. Nice start there for Diamond Dallas Page. Page just needs to stay on the offense, and even if he does get off the offense a little bit, you know, he's just got that one move that he can execute whenever he wants. And the moment he hits it, you know one thing. The match is more than likely over. That move, of course, is the Diamond Cutter. And by the way, regarding the fourth man in the matchup, I forgot. I can't believe I actually forgot who it was. It's Wade Barrett. So, there you go. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Two members of Europe's finest involved in that matchup. Let's see what's going to happen in that match, to say the least. I mean, we could see two people working together, and then, you know, on one side you got Seth Rollins and the NWO, who Seth Rollins absolutely detests. So, of course, these, if Diamond Dallas Page is to get the win, he will join Bray Wyatt, Scott Hall, Cesaro, and someone else? Someone else. There is someone else, right? There's five guys. Five guys, Shit.
To be sitting right here.
I forgot. There is... Oh, and Stardust. There you go. That's it. Stardust is the other guy in the match. So, Diamond Dallas Page would join those 4 guys, whereas Curtis Axel would get the opportunity taken away from him if he was to lose. That would be so awkward. And it would basically mean his win at WrestleMania, in a way, is null and void. Yeah, sure, you can beat EC3 in a respect match and kind of make me question where EC3's gone. But you cannot beat Diamond Dallas Page, and that means, and that is in no offensive way to Diamond Dallas Page, but you can't beat him when something major is on the line. We'll see about that, however. There is a amateur wrestling takedown by Curtis Axel now. He's trying to stay on the offensive DDP here. Diamond Dallas Page, though, getting out of the way, and atomic drop with a good counter by Curtis Axel. Bringing him into somewhere near the middle of the ring for a snap suplex.
It's not enough that the third-generation superstar pin an opponent. Oh no!
Axel now going to roll over DDP, looking to try and keep DDP down, but we roll to the outside, and DDP wants right back in the ring. Oh, and there's another amateur wrestling takedown. He did. Ooh, the way his other arm was there. It looked like DDP could have got off anytime he wanted. That was quite a sentence. Axel looking for something there, but Diamond Dallas Page pulls off the reversal Russian leg sweep. DDP there, getting Irish whipped into the turnbuckle. Clothesline to the back of the neck. And a stomp there right in the chest, I believe. Either the chest or the jaw. Curtis Axel being somewhat tactical with what he's attacking, however, does not change the fact that whenever DDP wants to, he can slap on that diamond cutter and say night-night to Curtis Axel going to Money in the Bank. Good counter there by DDP. And a big punch across the face there by Diamond Dallas Page. Curtis Axel, he's trying stuff, but DDP is just kind of stopping him right where he wants him. Axel, though, pulling out the reversal there. Russian leg sweep, he gets it. Cover after it here. DDP, though, only getting a 1 count against him. Curtis Axel probably getting frustrated with that drop kick to the back. DDP staying down here as Axel tries to remain on the offense. Now attacking the arms. I know he might. It could be. You could say it's a tactical idea to attack the arms. However, in the same time, you really don't need much arm power to just hit the diamond cutter. That is a wheelbarrow German suplex, and that is a beautiful move by Axel. Seems as if he's taking a moment though to recover, and that of course gives Diamond Dallas Page a moment to recover as well. Counters that. DDP! Diamond cutter! Uh-oh. DDP gets the diamond cutter. Cover on Axel. 1, 2. No, Axel lifts the shoulder up just in time at 2. Curtis Axel just saving his spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Oh, DDP misses that. Axel going to send him into the turnbuckle. Walking towards the turnbuckle now. He's getting out of the turnbuckle now. Punch to the face. And, oh, Irish whip, but he brought him in and dropped toe, holding him right down. Axel, uh-oh, could look for turning heads here on DDP. Oh, no, DDP with a reversal. Oh, no, powerbomb. Spin out. Powerbomb. Diamond Dallas Page, though. Not looking to end it just yet. Oh, the diamond symbol. Will it mean a second one? Yes, it will! Diamond cutter, number 2. A bit more obvious. 1, 2, 3. DDP beats Curtis Axel. And Curtis Axel can say bye-bye to Money in the Bank. Oh, dear. Well, the ECW Money in the Bank just got flipped. Right there. I mean, we start things off by finding out Cesaro steals Kevin Nash's spot, and now Diamond Dallas Page fairly takes Curtis Axel's spot. Wow, wow, wow. How about that? Diamond Dallas Page will join the NWO, Stardust, and Bray Wyatt. Now, of course, there's just one member to decide, and now we will be decided next week. Nevertheless, we're going to move on, though, to our next contest. Baron Corbin against Konnor. Can the member of the Four Horsemen pick up a win one-on-one against one half of the ECW Tag Team Champions? We'll find out. While this may not be the most interesting match on paper, and I'm certainly not going to disagree with you on the matter, it is an opportunity for the Four Horsemen to build momentum. Last week, the NWO beat them fair and square to win their ticket into the Money in the Bank ladder match. Baron Corbin here with a win over Konnor could find a way for the Four Horsemen to get an opportunity at the ECW Tag Team titles once again. You go back a little bit, and if memory serves me correct, it was the Four Horsemen who the Ascension defeated to become #1 contenders for the ECW Tag Team titles. And to be fair, the Ascension dominated their way to those titles, and they looked mighty fine. I believe it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago when they went up against Blake and Murphy as Tag Team Champions. They demolished them. There's no other way of putting it. Baron Corbin and Konnor, though, two big men going to slug it out here. This is going to be a real interesting matchup in my eyes. Who has got the bigger power in them? Of course, Baron Corbin, we've seen somewhat in singles action. I don't think we've ever seen Konnor in one-on-one action. I'm probably wrong there, but I cannot remember Konnor in one-on-one action. He goes at it alone. No Victor in his corner to help out or anything just like that. Just like Konnor, the question is, on his own, can he rise?
Representing the Ascension from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 265 pounds, one half of the ECW World Tag Team Champion, Konnor.
Will Konnor work better as a tag team wrestler? Is what we're going to find out tonight against Baron Corbin. If Konnor was able to get a win here, it would just show the Ascension are so dominant. And that is what happened. That is how they got their titles. There's no other way of saying it. They dominated, as I just said. Now, they just destroyed every tag team in front of them. Beat them down like they were nothing. They deserve those tag team titles. There's no other way of saying it. However, can Konnor put away Baron Corbin tonight? Honestly, I don't really know which way this match could really go either way. Corbin or Konnor. The end of days is a real devastating finishing maneuver, one which the Konnor is going to have to look out for. So we get a clean break between the two there. Oh, Konnor sent down with a shoulder tackle by Baron Corbin there with ease. Corbin scrapping all of that Konnor elbow tie-up, but Victor can do just the same with a single underhook hip toss there. Very nice move. Look at this. Oh my god. Konnor making Baron Corbin look like a cruiserweight compared to him. Deadlift powerbomb. The strength there of Konnor. Slamming Baron Corbin's arm down, maybe trying to stop him from executing the end of days. Who knows? Konnor may just be a master tactician here. Konnor going to look for his own T-bone suplex, and he gets his on Baron Corbin. That's just unlucky.
Wow, he's still down after
punches to the face, now repeated punches to the face of Baron Corbin. Konnor has got off to a much better start than what Baron Corbin has been able to pull off. Could that set the wheel in motion maybe for Konnor? No, Baron Corbin able to get out of that just about. Lifting up Konnor now. Uh-oh, he's brought him in. On his shoulder with the powerbomb there. Pin right after he gets one. And that is it. Konnor powering out at one.
Of course, prior to terrorizing tag teams in the main roster,
Corbin taking a moment to taunt here. Both guys taking a moment to taunt. Here come the strikes now from Corbin. Gets countered, however. Forearm to the face by Konnor. Oh, yeah, for a big wind-up punch there. However, Corbin ducked out of the way and got a belly to back. The thing is, Corbin wrestles a nice slow pace, which is not what Konnor is kind of wrestles. Konnor wrestles a powerhouse pace. He just goes in there and tries to decimate his opponent. You see it when he's with the Ascension. Can he utilize that on his own, though? Will it be his downfall? Will he gas out too quick? Oh, my God, Corbin getting revenge for that deadlift powerbomb by just throwing Konnor across the ring there. Irish whip by Corbin now. Spinebuster. Konnor just dumped there. Here comes some strikes again from Corbin. Konnor, though, responding with one of his own. Brings him back in. Oh, quick shoulder tackle. And now slamming his head into the mat. There's something about these two guys, just two powerhouses going at it. That should be terrible on paper, but in a way, they always seem to be a little better than expected. Whoa, flapjack by Konnor. I think Baron Corbin hit the rope slightly. That's his signature maneuver anyway. And that could be a win for Konnor. Cover, not hooking the legs. He gets one. And no, only a 1 count. Oh dear, this may take a while to keep both men down. Oh my, look at the power. Huge power bomb. Corbin getting tangled up with all sorts in the ropes there. Swats his leg away though. And now brings him into the middle of the ring. Throws him over his head. Jesus Christ. Baron Corbin now. Knee to the gut, looking for his signature maneuver. Just sort of a planting Falcon Arrow there. Baron Corbin could be closing in on victory. He's eyeing up Konnor. He's bringing him in. End of days by Baron Corbin. The cover. 1, 2. No! Konnor holding his own and kicking out at 2. He says, this is something else. Maybe I counted out Konnor a bit too much. Holding his own real well here as he lifts up Baron Corbin now, but he gets countered. Baron Corbin going to look for the T-bone suplex. Will he get it? Yes, he will. Onto Konnor. Cover after, trying to put him away. 1, 2. Konnor kicks out again. Corbin cannot put him away. Just yet, anyway. Here come the strikes up against the ropes. Now goes Konnor, but Corbin spills to the outside. Konnor going to follow suit here. Reversal there, however. Oh, but Corbin sent into the ring apron. These two big men going to slug it out on the outside now. Corbin putting a quick stomp into Konnor there. So I'm in a front face lock, and now just trying to drag his body. Putting him against the ring post. Oh, this is not going to end well. Face first into the ring post goes Konnor. And Baron Corbin getting right back in the ring. Waiting for Konnor. I would watch out. I would watch out. German suplex. No, Corbin counters at the last possible second. Turns him round to turn him back round. Kind of just like trying to make him dizzy. Trying to put him off focus for another Falcon Arrow. He plants him down.
Baron Corbin. Much more of that, and he's not going to last long.
Baron Corbin. Irish whip. Collision. Well done, guys. This is the big boot, and he may pay for it. Number 2. A second end of days. Another cover. Another pin. This time it works. Baron Corbin puts away Konnor. Fair play to Konnor, though. He did better than I was expecting. Doesn't change the fact that Baron Corbin's your winner. What does this mean for the 4 Horsemen? I think it means we may have new number 1 contenders real soon. The 4 Horsemen could win themselves another opportunity thanks to Baron Corbin. And you got to think if they do, Baron Corbin's going to be one of the 2 men competing for that for those ECW tag team titles. Good win for Corbin there over a very strong Konnor. Congratulations to Corbin there on that victory. Arn Anderson is going to be pleased with that anyway. Main event time, fatal 4-way match. Who is going to be number 1 contender for the ECW Championship Money in the Bank? Seth Rollins, Sheamus, Kevin Nash, or will Wade Barrett get another opportunity at Michael Bennett? We'll find out next. Seth Rollins. Wow, we almost had a champion versus champion match at Vengeance. Can Seth Rollins bring about an actual one this time round? Seth Rollins versus Michael Bennett. Last time those two guys were set to go at it, it ended in a no contest thanks to the New World Order. If they were to go one-on-one though, could Seth Rollins look at ECW Championship number 2? Rollins got this opportunity from beating Cesaro last week. Rollins stating though, the other two members in this match who do not get the win, he will defend his ECW Television Championship against those two guys in a triple threat match either next week or the week after, which is very interesting to say the least, if that is what he wants to do. However, if Seth Rollins becomes #1 contender, of course, that's not going to be happening. Nevertheless, here comes the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, looking to become ECW champion once again.
From Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Sheamus walking down towards the ring. The first of two members of Europe's finest. Of course, Neville lost his Money in the Bank qualifier last week to Stardust, last week or 2 weeks ago. It was one of the two, however, he certainly did lose. It was last week. He lost it anyway, and well, just a bit unlucky for him. Nevertheless, the way you gotta look at it is for sure Seth Rollins will defend his ECW Television Championship against a member of Europe's finest if he isn't to win. He could defend it against two. You never know. We'll see what's going to happen regarding that. But Sheamus looking ready for this contest, looking ready to try and bounce back from that loss at Vengeance against the New World Order. Can he pull it off? Will the decision to give him a #1 contenders matchup be worth it? We're going to see about that. Sheamus and Seth Rollins waiting in, well, one waiting in the ring, one waiting outside. Here comes the man who, looking back at her, shouldn't have given the opportunity to, but, well, it's settled now.
Representing the NWO from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 328 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champion,
Kevin Nash coming towards the ring. Of course, it has been over a month since Nash and Cesaro won those WWE Tag Team titles at Judgment Day. They haven't defended it. And they are looking like they are not going to be defending it at Money in the Bank. However, the SmackDown General Manager is making sure that after Money in the Bank, no matter what happens, even if somehow Kevin Nash becomes #1 contender, walks out ECW champion, the NWO will defend their tag team titles on SmackDown 2 weeks from now. That is for sure. The SmackDown General Manager making sure that is happening. Because what is the point of having tag team champions if they're not going to be around to defend them? Seth Rollins, of course, would know a thing or two about that tag team title around Kevin Nash's waist, and probably sees it as an act of disrespect towards the title that Seth Rollins held with Roman Reigns for 355 days. Kevin Nash, of course, has held it now for about a month and a half and hasn't defended it once. Anyway, here comes the fourth and final man looking for another opportunity at that ECW Championship. He came close at Vengeance, but a roll-up kept him away. What will happen when there's potentially no sign of a roll-up? I don't know.
And approaching the ring from London, England.
I worded that question all wrong. What would happen if Wade Barrett got his hands on him again? Could he stop Michael Bennett from executing another roll? Because the question is, could Michael Bennett have beaten Wade Barrett? Could he have defeated him? I don't know. I mean, it really could have gone either way. The fact of the matter is the use of the roll-up still puts it up for debate. Bennett, did he need to use the roll-up to win? Could he have gone without it for the win? We'll never know unless Wade Barrett gets another opportunity here tonight. We'll see. Here we go. Might not be easy to call a winner in this one, but we'll see what happens. Not a shock there that Europe's finest are going after two different targets. Barrett after Rollins. And oh, look at that on the inside. Kevin Nash's first move to Sheamus is like a Winds of Change. Almost like a slap in the face there. Oh, look at the power, though, of Kevin Nash. Dumping him down there. Rollins already looking for a pin, apparently. Trying to become #1 contender right away. Oh, God. Nash spilling over the top, up into the outside. Side neck crank there. That looked awkward. I believe that is called a snapmare, right? I don't know. He's looking for the cover after everything, apparently, is Seth Rollins' agenda tonight. Back suplex reversed into a crossbody by Sheamus on the other side. Uh-oh, Barrett sent into the barricade here. Of course, this is false count anywhere rules because that's how we do things on ECW because lol. Wade Barrett really sent it to the barricade. Flying knee there by Rollins did not connect. Now on the inside, nice reversal. Real good reversal by Sheamus there. Counter, however, by Nash, who brings it in. Oh, elbow to the face. Meanwhile, a reverse DDT by Rollins. Powerful elbows to the face by Nash. 3 of them. Down goes Sheamus. Right, sorry about that. Slight technical difficulty. Bit of problems in the production truck. We fixed it now. And as you can see, not much has changed. Rollins and Barrett have returned to the ring. Meanwhile, Nash nailed a big sidewalk slam there onto Sheamus. Seth Rollins now going to take things up to the top rope. Could be a Phoenix splash incoming. No, an elbow drop. Wow. Wade Barrett sent into a double roll there to try and confuse Seth Rollins. He was playing a little bit of possum because now look at him. He's hitting a reversal, and now he's the one in control. Flipping him over here. Sheamus finally getting some, trying to get some offense here against Kevin Nash. To the outside. They're surprised he didn't go for the beats of the hurting. On the outside, these two go now. Sheamus with a big running punch. And nice Northern Lights there by Seth Rollins. And now Rollins gets reversed. Oh, there's a punch on the outside by Nash. Can Nash use this to his advantage? Oh my God, am I about to regret putting Kevin Nash in this matchup? Winds have changed on the inside by Wade Barrett. Jackknife on the outside by Nash. Cover 1. Kicks out a 1. Cover by Nash. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Yep. I regret that. Regret that now. Your new #1 contender for the ECW Championship is the man who I felt sorry for. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Well, your new #1 contender for the ECW Championship is Kevin Nash. So a week and a half from now, Michael Bennett will go one-on-one with Kevin Nash. And that means either next week or 2 weeks from now, Seth Rollins will defend his ECW Television Championship against Sheamus and Wade Barrett. We could actually get that on Money in the Bank. There's a free match going, so maybe we'll just chuck it on there. That doesn't sound too bad. So, there we go, I suppose. Well, Kevin Nash is your new #1 contender for the ECW Championship. Curtis Axel got himself removed from the Money in the Bank ladder match. Oh, that's kind of shit. Anyway, that's going to end this episode of the Universe. Yeah, wow. Killed the mood. Come on, Michael Bennett. That's all I have to say now. Come on, Michael Bennett. You've got this. That's going to end this episode. That's going to end this episode of the Universe. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, guys, and ta-ra.